Welcome back. Portland Community College serves all of its students with culturally responsive programs, and it's considered an emerging Hispanic-serving institution. Here to explain more on what that means is Efrain Rivas-Flores, Dean of College Access Programs, and Liz Mota, Unity Resource Center Coordinator. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Buenos dias.
Okay, so what does becoming a Hispanic-serving institution mean, and why is PCC pursuing this designation?
That's a very good question. So becoming a Hispanic-serving institution means we need to achieve at least 25% of Latino enrollment. That is the federal designation. But at PCC, we're not just looking at achieving that 25%. It's about intentionality, how we're serving a Latinx students at PCC. And that entails and also another thing that, as part of the HSI designation, PCC also created an HSI task force. So the task force was created to look at data, practice, and leadership, which is a framework with excellence in education, which is a national recognized agency on best practices for Latino students. So it will also give us the opportunity, not just about the 25%, but also about intentionally supporting Latinx students and ultimately all students.
Yeah, because like you said, you're not just looking at enrollment numbers, but you're working on improving retention, completion of the school, and the overall college experience for Latino students, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Can you expand a little bit more about that and then some of the initiatives that you have started, like College Access Latinx Initiative?
Yes. Would you like that one, Kali?
Yeah, I can talk more. So thank you again for having us here. So Kali for short. So we've been supporting first year incoming high school Latinx students, helping with the transition into college. So many of them, if not all of them, are first generation, maybe the first in their family, and just getting them connected with the different resources, that they're not alone with this process. And we're here to help them and just making them feel welcomed and belonging to the institution.
Yes.
Yeah. What other programs and partnerships are already making a difference for the Latino population or immigrant refugee students?
Yes, one of the programs actually that we started this year as part of the HSI task force, we're working in collaboration with community-based organizations. We actually brought in community-based organizations who are doing similar work in supporting Latinx students. And we're collaborating currently with Chamber of Commerce, with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, where we are creating through the Margaret Carter Skills Center basic skills courses. Like for example, we created a technology class for students to learn about how to email because they're business owners, right? But they're still having the challenges with the basic skills, technology use, emails. So we created a partnerships where they come to the Margaret Carter Skills Center, they earn those skills, and from that, they also have the opportunity to engage our creative studio where they create their logos for their business, where they print their shirts. So just that creativity in those partnerships.
Very fun, very cool. PCC is approaching the enrollment level that you mentioned associated with HSI status, but what other work remains before the college can achieve that and the other broader goals?
That equates to a lot of work. It's a lot of work that we still have ahead of us. That includes not only just getting to the 25%. We're currently at 24.8%.
Oh, wow.
Which is very, very close.
Yes.
So our goal is not just intentionally to get to that 25%, but to become a serving institution. What does that mean in a serving institution? To ensure that we are creating equitable programming for Latinx students that at the end, it not only serves Latinx students, it serves all students. Because when we focus on a marginalized community, right, we know that all students benefit.
Of course.
We all benefit.
Yeah, anything to add?
Yeah, and through that we also have La Bienvenida. So what we've seen that students need help with the transition. So really being specific to their needs, helping them feel familiar with the campus, with the resources, and that they're not alone. I think that's the most important thing. And there's also summer melt, right? That they can get discouraged. They don't know where to go, who to reach out if the school is closed. So really being intentional with the work we are doing and just providing the resources and that they're not alone with this transition into college.
Go ahead.
And it is also through the data practice and leadership framework where we're learning about some of the barriers that our Latinx students are experiencing. And through that piece, with the segregating the data, we're learning that what are some of in the college pipeline, where are we missing our students? And that's why we created La Bienvenida, the walk-on. But the school chill is specific, and it's all done in Spanish. And it starts at the high schools, and it transitions into college and mentoring, and for the first year. So we have part A, B, and C, and it does not only include the students, it's a family. It includes the entire family.
Got it. Well, it seems like you're reaching out to this community in a very intentional way and that it's helping. So if you would like to learn more about this or other PCC classes and programs, just visit pcc.edu. Thank you both for being here and explaining this designation and what it means. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.